Good afternoon. This is call number 2022-30289 in the interest of Taraji Landingham. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. Please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Marquasia Landry, and I'm her mother.
Okay, and representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office?
Andrea Perard.
Yes.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Vincent Landingham Jr. Mr. Landingham was personally served on June 16th, 2022 at 10:13 a.m. at 8200 Broadway Street, apartment 133 North in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He has not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct?
Your Honor, for the record, Mr. Landingham did appear late this morning at 9 a.m. Upon discussions, he then left without being excused and has not returned. Therefore, we would like to proceed with the default against him.
All right, then he appeared earlier and left of his own volition. Has not returned. We'll proceed by default.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, this time the state would call Ms. Landry. Ma'am, in regards to conservatorship, you have no objection to being named joint managing conservator with Mr. Landingham, but you will be the party designating the residents with a geographic restriction to Harris and contiguous counties. Is that your understanding and agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And in regards to possession and access, you have no objection to a standard possession order being entered in this case. Is that your understanding and agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And as in regards to child support and medical support, how is this child covered by insurance?
She's on Medicaid.
We're going to order you to maintain that government medical assistance. And we don't have any income in regards to Mr. Landingham. So you understand that we are setting child support using the minimum wage presumption. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And giving, we'll be requesting that Mr. Landingham reimburses state at $57 per month beginning October 1st, 2022 for the cash medical support. Is that your agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And giving him credit for the cost of that health insurance. His child support will be set at $217 per month beginning October 1st, 2022. Is that your understanding and agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And you were asking for retroactive support for the last 4 years, and that came to be $10,416. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're requesting that amount be paid back at a rate of $103 per month beginning October 1st, 2022. Is that your understanding and agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Mr. Landingham, has he provided you any financial support for the child in the last 4 years?
No, ma'am.
And you were not living together at any point in the last 4 years. Is that correct?
No, ma'am.
And in regards to non-disclosure, you have no objection to him having your address and information in this court order. Is that correct?
That's correct.
That concludes the order, Your Honor. I pass my witness.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you. Parties are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Landry, you've already signed that order, so you're free to go.
Thank you.
Are you handling the Witham matter?
I have Navarro and Jimenez. Guevara Jimenez.
Yeah. Okay. The child is on La Guetta.
Yes.
Parties are the parties
I think we're
online
still
here or what?
waiting on one, Your Honor, it looks like. There's going to be, we are defaulting the presumed father, but there should be the father and the mother both present.
Are they both present by telephone or are they on Zoom?
I'm asking to see, there we go. I think that should be the other person, Your Honor. And one of them speaks Spanish, Your Honor. So I'm not sure if Arnold wants to ask which one is.
Si está llamando el teléfono que termina en 809, ¿cuál es su nombre?
Rafael Antonio Jiménez Guevara.
Ok, señor.
I'll
Ah,
add that name.
Are all the parties here on telephone, by telephone, Mr. Barrera?
yes, sir, by telephone. Si está llamando por teléfono, por favor, prenda su micrófono, primero estrella 6, señora Navarro.
All right,
Okay.
this call number 2021-71608 in the interest of Ángel Argueta.
Este es el
Yes.
caso 2021-71608 en el interés de Ángel Argueta.
All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn.
Por favor, levanten la mano derecha para ser jurados.
You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
¿Juran decir la verdad, toda la verdad delante de Dios?
Sí.
We've got
Yes.
Mr.
Señor
Jimenez.
Por favor, prenda su micrófono. Tiene que oprimir estrella 6.
Sí,
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
I'm Senia Navarro and I'm the mother.
Yesenia Navarro, and I'm the mother.
Sir, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Señor, por favor, diga su nombre y la relación a usted, el niño.
el papá, Rafael Antonio Jiménez Guevara.
I'm the father, Rafael Antonio Guevara Jiménez.
All right. And representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office.
Andrea Perard.
Representando el estado de Texas, Andrea Perard.
Court will note that the presumed father of the child, David Navarro, is not present.
La corte nota que el papá presunto del niño es David Navarro y no está presente.
He was personally served on November 27th, 2021.
Le dieron los papeles de servicio de la corte personalmente en noviembre 27 de 2021
At 9:24 a.m.
a las 9:24 de la mañana
at the location of 2606 Harvest Moon Drive in Missouri City, Fort Bend County, Texas.
en la localización 2606 Harvest Moon Drive, Missouri City, Texas, en el condado de Fort Bend.
And he has not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Ms. Perard?
Y no ha hecho una respuesta o ha aparecido. ¿Es correcto, señora Perard?
That is correct, Your Honor. However, he did participate in DNA testing, so we did send subsequent notice, which the court should have a copy of.
Es correcto, no ha aparecido, pero él sí apareció para el examen de ADN y le dimos notificación certificada.
No, I don't have that notification by certified mail. Is it
Yes, Your Honor. I printed it to the,
Maria, did you get that certified mail notice? It didn't print evidently. Can you resend it?
yes, Your Honor, I'm reprinting it right now to 1253.
In the meantime, the court will note that the DNA test reports would indicate that the alleged father, Rafael Guevara, is not excluded as the biological father of the tested child.
La corte nota que el examen de ADN que está en la corte no excluye el señor Guevara Jiménez siendo el papá del niño frente a la corte.
And the DNA test report would indicate that the father, David Navarro, is excluded as the biological father of the tested child.
Y el examen nota que el presunto papá David Navarro sí está excluido del niño frente a la corte.
Court will note that Mr. David Navarro had further notice of this Zoom hearing by certified mail that was delivered September 22nd, 2022. No, sorry. It remained unclaimed.
La corte también nota que el presunto papá David Navarro, le mandaron notificación certificada, pero se fue no reclamada.
All right, and we'll proceed with the testimony.
Vamos a proceder con el testimonio.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, for the record, both parties are in agreement to all the terms of this court order.
Su señoría, para poner en el récord de la corte, los dos están de acuerdo con los términos de esta orden.
We are only before the court to default the presumed father.
La única razón que estamos frente a la corte para hacer defecto al papá presunto.
So if I may read the agreement terms into the record.
So, si podemos leer los términos de la orden que estamos de acuerdo a la corte.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Both parties in agreement that Rafael Antonio Guevara Jimenez is the father of the child Angel,
Los dos están de acuerdo que el señor Rafael Antonio Guevara Jiménez es el papá del niño biológico.
and that Angel's name shall be changed to Angel Alonzo Argueta Jimenez,
Y que el nombre del niño va a ser cambiado a Angel Alonso Argueta Jiménez.
The parties will be joint managing conservators,
Los dos padres van a ser conservadores gerentes compartidos,
with the mother designating the residence without regard to geographic location,
con la mamá teniendo el derecho exclusivo de determinar la dirección sin restricción.
in regards to possession and access.
Tocante la posesión y acceso de las visitaciones,
Parties are in agreement to a phase-in periods of possession.
están de acuerdo con las visitaciones que sean en fases.
There will be the 4 standard phase-in periods
Va a haber que tendrían siendo 4 fases en la orden de visitación,
of 10 periods each.
de 10 visitaciones cada fase.
And once those 4 periods of possession are completed,
Y ya que se terminan esas 4 fases de visitación,
then a standard possession order will be entered in place.
y luego las visitaciones de derechos van a ser las visitaciones estándares.
In regards to child support and medical support,
Tocante la manutención médica y manutención del niño,
the mother is maintaining government medical assistance for the child,
la aseguranza va a ser mantenida por el gobierno para el niño,
and the father is reimbursing the state at $140 per month.
y el papá va a reembolsar el estado para el médico $140 por mes,
Beginning October 1st, 2022,
empezando el 1 de octubre de 2022,
giving him credit for the cost of that health insurance,
dándole crédito por la cantidad del médico.
his child support should be set at $584 per month.
La manutención mensual sería $584 por mes.
However, the parties have agreed to deviate to $400 per month.
Los dos papás están de acuerdo para hacer un cambio menos de esa cantidad a $400 por mes,
As the father is assisting with the child's after-school program costs.
porque el papá está ayudando con los gastos de lo que hace el niño después de escuela.
Therefore, the child support of 400 will begin October 1st, 2022.
De hecho, la cantidad de manutención será $400 por mes, empezando. I'm sorry, what? Can you repeat that, please?
Child support is 400 beginning October 1st, 2022.
La cantidad de manutención es $400, empezando octubre 1, 2022.
No retroactive child support, medical support, or dental is being ordered.
No estamos ordenando retroactivo manutención médica, dental y manutención del niño.
That concludes the order, Your Honor.
Eso concluye la orden, su señoría.
If I may call my first witness.
¿Puedo llamar la primer testigo?
Okay.
The state would call Miss Xenia Navarro.
Llaman a la señora Zinia Navarro de testigo.
Ma'am, did you hear me read all the terms of the order that you are in agreement with Mr. Guevara Jimenez?
Yes, ma'am.
Señora, usted oyó lo que leímos, todos los términos de que estamos de acuerdo de la orden a la corte y está de acuerdo. Sí.
And
Sí.
you've agreed to all of those terms, is that correct?
Señora, ¿usted está de acuerdo
Correct.
con todos esos términos? ¿Es correcto? Correcto.
And you signed the last page of this order stating that you are in agreement, is that correct?
¿Y usted
Correct.
firmó la última página de esta orden que usted está de acuerdo? ¿Es correcto? Correcto.
And you're asking the court to approve it, is that correct?
Está pidiendo a la corte
Correct.
que apruebe esta orden. Correcto. Correct.
State would call Mr. Guevara Jimenez.
Llamamos al señor Guevara Jiménez.
Sí,
Sir, you heard me read all the terms of this order into the record, is that correct?
Señor, ¿usted oyó todos los términos de acuerdo que leímos a la corte? ¿Es correcto?
Sí.
Yes.
And you're in agreement to all of those terms?
¿Y usted está de acuerdo de todos esos términos?
sí,
Yes.
And you signed the last page of this order stating you are in agreement?
¿Y usted firmó la última página de esta orden enseñando que usted está de acuerdo?
sí, sí, me las enviaron, sí, las enviaron.
Yes, they sent it to me.
And you're asking the court to approve this order, is that correct?
¿Usted está pidiendo a la corte que apruebe esta orden?
Sí.
Yes.
I pass this witness, Your Honor.
Pasamos al testigo, su señoría.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Parties are excused.
La corte
Thank you,
aprueba esta
Honor.
orden como sometido. Muchas gracias. Ok, señor Guevara Jiménez y señor Navarro ya pueden estar. La corte aprueba la orden, ya se pueden retirar.
Ah,
Oh,
una pregunta
ok.
más.
Si tiene preguntas, señor, tendría que entrar otra vez a la otra cita.
Ok, está bien.
Muchas gracias. Pasen buen día. Thank you, Your Honor.
Sharma, are you doing the Bolden case?
Yes, Your Honor.
We're waiting for the mother to connect to audio.
Yes, Judge. I sent her a message and told her to connect her audio. Okay, Judge, you should be able to connect her audio now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, turn on your video, ma'am, please.
It's not letting me do it. I gotta go to my settings and privacy. Hold on. Okay.
There you are. All right, this is cause number 2017-17181 in the interest of Trevian, Arnaya, and Artaya Bolden. Please raise your right hand to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Ambrosia Morton. I'm their mother.
All right, representing the Attorney General, State of Texas.
Kavita Sharma, Your Honor.
Court will note that the custodial parent, Artravian Bolden, is not present. He was personally served on November 13th, 2021 at 1:12 p.m. at 1200 Baker Street in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He's not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
That is correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Yes, Judge. And the state also has the financial activity report that's been marked States Exhibit 1. I'd like to ask the court to take that into evidence.
Where is that? I don't. Did you send that to a printer?
I did, Your Honor. I can resend it, not a problem.
Maria's going to double check.
Okay.
Financial activity report.
Yes, Judge, it's 5 pages.
All right. Without that, can we proceed?
Yes, Judge. And I would also like to ask the court to take judicial notice of the prior agreed order that was signed on March 10th, 2017.
All right. I do have the state's exhibit 1 here. Miss Martin, have you had an opportunity to look at that pay record?
Yes, yes, sir.
You have any objections to me admitting that into evidence?
No,
You do have an objection?
no.
All right. State exhibit 1 is admitted. Go ahead. Ms. Sharma, you're frozen, I think. We're waiting for Ms. Sharma to connect back up, Ms. Martin.
Okay.
Okay, there you are.
Sorry about that, Judge. We had some outages earlier with our
Okay,
VPN.
go ahead.
And also, Judge, the genetic testing results, I'm not sure if you have those in front of you also.
Court
But-
note that the DNA test report would indicate that the father, Travian Bolden, is excluded as the biological father of the tested child, Artea Bolden. Yeah,
Yes, Judge, thank you. And I would like to call the mother, Miss Ambrosia Martin.
all right.
Miss Martin, we are here for your daughter, Artea Bolden, who was born, I'm sorry, Arnaya Bolden, who was born May 11th, 2018. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And who is her father?
Ornaya, her father is Travian Bowden.
And how do you know he's the father? Did he sign the
certificate?
paternity?
Yes,
And is it possible that anyone else could be the father during the time of conception?
no,
And are you asking the court to name Mr. Bolden as the father of Arnaya Bolden?
yes,
And are you asking the court to appoint you and Mr. Bolden joint managing conservators of Arnaya?
yes,
And are you asking the court to set a standard visitation order with pickup and drop off at the Walmart on 4412 North Freeway?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, and where is Mr. Bolden currently?
Incarcerated.
And do you anticipate him to be incarcerated for at least the next 90 days?
Yes,
On the prior order that was signed in March of 2017, the court ordered no child support in regards to the other two children. Is that correct?
yes, ma'am.
And the court ordered that Mr. Bolden pay $56 a month in child medical support. Is that correct?
Yes,
And is Mr. Bolden in arrears $2,920.28 as of August 31st, 2022?
yes,
And you understand that because Mr. Bolden is incarcerated, the court is going to order that he pays $0 toward that back child support, but will take a judgment.
yes, ma'am.
And there is no dental support judgment as well, correct?
Correct.
And you understand the court is going to modify the previous child support order, which also includes the third child, and set child support and medical support at $0 based on no income.
Yes,
And how are your children covered under health insurance?
Medicaid.
And you agree to keep that insurance for the children?
Yes, ma'am.
And you agree to pay half of any uncovered health costs?
Yes,
And are you asking the court to bill court costs to Mr. Bolden?
yes,
And you're also asking the court to keep your address confidential. Is that because Mr. Bolden has a history of domestic violence against you?
yes, ma'am.
And if he is made aware of your address, whether current or future, do you think that will cause you or your children harm, abuse, or harassment or injury?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge. I pass this witness.
And why is that, Ms. Bolden? Why do you think he might cause you injury or harassment?
Martin, we have a background of domestic violence.
So when was the last time there was any domestic violence?
2 years ago.
And what occurred then?
He came to my house with a gun.
I'm sorry?
He came to my house with a gun.
Okay, so it's likely that he would do that again if he knew where you lived?
Yes.
All right, I didn't hear anything about possession and access, Ms. Sharma.
Oh, yes, Judge, I'm sorry. In regards to the child that we have added to this case, you agreed to a standard possession order with pickup and drop off at the Walmart at 4412 North Freeway. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Parties are excused. Thank you.
Judge,